Josh, what's your thoughts on the game and how it all played out tonight?
Yeah, overall, we thoroughly just got outplayed, out-toughed. I just told the guys in the locker room they did to us what we would like to do to them, and that's just, it was a man's game, and we weren't ready to play like men tonight. Doesn't mean we're not that, but we weren't tonight. We fought for a while. There was some good things. I think it was 70-66. Matter of fact, I know it was 70-66. Sobes had it going, and then yeah, I'll have to watch it. It wasn't good for a long time. I know that for sure. They had a lot to do with that, but we kind of just thought we had arrived, and we quickly found out that we haven't arrived. So a lot of good things to work on here. It's early in the season. It's just one game. I don't want to be overreactive, but yeah, they thoroughly outplayed us collectively tonight.
Is the scoring, the offense, a bit of a concern considering they did, as you say, push it around a bit, got you out of your spots, and got you some difficult shots there?
It was a concern. The last, I don't know when it was 70-66. I don't know when, you could tell me when that point of the game was. After that it was, but up until that point, no. But yeah, we definitely had a drought. I have no idea what kind of scoring run they went on. Someone could tell me, maybe 22, 21, nothing.
It was 20 to 5 at least.
It was 20 to 5, yeah, it's something crazy. Yeah, no, we're going to add another player at some point, but that, again, that has nothing to do with the lack of physicality we played with tonight.
With the import slot you got there, do you have more of an idea on the position you want? Looks like scoring would be helpful, but is it necessarily a scorer, or are you still going to need some time to go through what you want?
Well, after tonight's game, we need a lot. No, look, it's you know, it's been 2 games in the season. We're definitely going to take a look and try to figure out the best possible player that we can get, and then kind of go from there. We need them to play on both sides of the ball. You know, they're going to have to do some scoring for us, yes, share a scoring load, but they also are going to have to be able to defend. And hopefully we can find one that can do both of those things.
Is there an urgency with that? Do you need someone really soon? Like, I think your next game's not till October.
We did tonight in the end of the third and the fourth quarter. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're going to try to get somebody in here as soon as possible, but again, we want to try to make sure it's the right person, and we just don't overreact off of one game. If you'd asked me that the other night when we played, no, we don't. We're good. We're gonna pump the brakes. But yeah, now tonight, yeah, we need a player right now. But yeah, let's see. We got plenty of talent in the locker room. I want to say this: we got plenty of talent in the locker room, and that's an easy excuse for our team. Oh, we need another player. No, we need the guys that are in that locker room to play better and play to their capabilities.
Josh, what do you put that lack of physicality tonight down to from your boys?
I can't say we didn't play physical the entire game. I thought, again, you know, midway through the third quarter, I think we were leading, or close to it. But I think when the game really ratcheted up, we didn't ratchet our game up. So why? I wish I had the answer for you. I'm going to go back and watch it and try to figure that out. But yeah, I don't have an answer for why.
Was anything said amongst the playing group right afterwards in terms of not effort, but just what it takes to compete on that level consistently and then not let those things, like when you got down by 10, for example, at the start of the fourth, find another gear and come back again, but it didn't go that way.
Yeah, nothing was really. I did most of the talking in the locker room. I probably should have let them talk some, but we'll meet tomorrow. And again, you also have to watch it too. You got to watch it back. I try to give them my just like I'm doing now, my analysis to the naked eye what I saw. But sometimes they also shot it really well tonight. I do know that, but again, a lot of that is because we weren't playing too well.
Josh, what was the messaging in that last time out before half-time as you really came out in that last sort of minute and a half to 2 minutes, really physical, and started to up the ante a bit on defense heading into the break?
Yeah, that group, that was, you know, we were switching a lot towards the end of the half, the second half, or first half, sorry. It was just kind of stay with it here. Let's make a good push, and we did that. I think we closed the gap. I think it was a 4 or 6 point game at halftime. That group was really giving us a lot of energy. Like I said, it wasn't the entire night, but when the game got, time to go, we just definitely didn't step our game up for sure.
Josh, obviously not an ideal result tonight, but one key player tonight was Nathan Sobey. He had a great game for you. What's it like knowing that you have a guy who is 35 and can still show up tonight? He's not a great game because without him, let's be honest, it would be much worse.
Yeah, I don't know. This will probably be an NBL headline, but I think Nathan Sobey is one of the most underrated players in the league. He's a tremendous leader for us, both on and off the court. Takes care of his body, and he was ready to go. He had it going tonight, and I think actually when he got it going, it was 70-66. It's the play that sticks out in my head the most. He made a big three, and then we just fell to bits, as you guys would say, unfortunately.
Did you always feel like you needed someone to step up with him because he kind of got shut down in that fourth quarter? No one else was there to step up with him, and they had the last quarter to kind of keep it going off.
Yeah, the ball definitely got stagnant. We weren't moving it as much. Again, we have plenty of other guys that can score besides him. Just tonight, JB had it going for a little while, and then, like I said, the ball was just staying on one side of the floor. Credit to Melbourne United for again playing physical. I thought we backed down some. But yeah, that's something we have to watch and see, and how can we get other guys involved for sure.
What's the biggest challenge about going up against this United team, which I think plays similarly to your team from a physicality and pace standpoint? But what about their physicality impressed you and was really challenging tonight?
Yeah, their communication, their togetherness. I would say didn't see a lot of. One thing I wasn't happy with our group. Was I thought we felt sorry for ourselves a lot when things weren't going our way. I didn't. Now again, I'm not saying that didn't happen for them, but I didn't see a lot of that. I saw a lot of them being together on the floor, and it's early in the season, but that's the biggest thing that we have to get better at as a team and as a group. And a lot of teams early in the season go through that, and hopefully we fix that moving forward.
How do you preach, Josh, that mindset piece mentally of really, responding to a challenge when it comes to, those critical moments in a game like that?
Yeah, I think it can be fixed in practice. It's kind of the same mindset you have every day when you step into the gym. We've had good practices, but this is when you find out about your group. It's easy to be together when you have a game like the other night or things are going your way. So yeah, this is where you find out when there's a little adversity in a game. So it's something we have to get better at for sure.
Josh, how do you coach Owen Foxwell and Gus, who have shown such potential last season, and Owen's getting a string of performances together, but just wanting that consistency from them? What do you go into the next game kind of telling them, I guess?
Yeah, just that they're on everybody's scouting reports. They're guys that people prepare for now. They used to be, on the back end of a bench, or say bench guys, 7th, 8th, 9th men on team. Now people are preparing for how can we stop Fox and Glover. So they got to know that it's not going to be easy. I think that's the biggest thing that they have to learn, especially early in this season, moving forward.
Josh, your next game's going to be a different kind of challenge against the Pelicans. What do you go into that sort of game? I know it could be a bit of a distraction in the middle of the season, but what do you go into that game trying to get out of for your group that can help?
Tough question. I haven't thought about that. I know it's an awesome thing for the league and for Australia, and we'll be excited to play the game when it gets here. I think next Sunday. But right now, I'm more worried about how we can fix this game. And yeah, but we want to put our best foot forward. We'll try to play similar type style. We're playing their rules, which is the NBA rules, so it's got to be a little bit different. But we'll treat it like a high level practice game.
Josh, forgive me for taking it off the basketball court for a sec, but I see like you've become a bit of an expert on AFL. Do you have a tip for the grand final?
I have no tip.
Or a team you like?
I like Geelong. I think I can't tell you why I think they're going to win. But I like them. I like them on Saturday. I thought the game was on Sunday. It's the Super Bowl, but they told me it's on Saturday afternoon. But yeah, we'll see if Geelong can do it. They got an older team, right? Someone told me they take the the guys that are kind of on their last leg and put them all together and really fight. They got a really good coach, I know that. So Brisbane won it last year. Geelong will be hungry to get it. Geelong.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Josh, you mentioned last week doing the little things right consistently, all the time throughout the week. What are the habits and behaviours off the back of that you want to see throughout the week that in turn, success on court comes as a result of that?
Yeah, it's just that getting yourself off the mat. I mean, we got our butts kicked tonight, and it's all about how you react to a little bit of adversity. Like I just said earlier, it's easy to come into the gym after you have a really good first win and you feel good about yourself, but like you got it now. How do you react when it's flip flop? And I know we got really good guys with high character there, but I want to see how we react.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Well, Josh, just in hindsight, do you think failing to take control of the first quarter when United were frequently turning the ball over was where the game might have been lost for you?
Yeah, I mean, we just had a lot of lapses in the first quarter. Again, credit to them. Like we had a lot of breakdowns where we were just giving them open looks. We haven't guarded the 3-point line well in our first two games. That was something even in the Cairns game the other night we didn't do a good job of. And the ones we allowed them to shoot tonight, which were 22 of them, they made 14. And anytime a team shoots 14 of 22 from three, it's really painful. So yeah, we did not capitalize. To answer your question, yeah, we did not capitalize on the turnovers that we forced. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.